but it really is so many people that have made this possible. My team is so passionate about what we do. They go out there every day, and they're the ones that are helping not me but the world bring this mission to life and inspire people. And Ruben Rojas, if you could just stand up for a second. Ruben Rojas, right here, beautiful Colombian man, Los Angelino. My partner since the beginning in this is, it's guys like him on this team that are making this come to life. Santa Monica Travel and Tourism. It wouldn't be here without you. Thank you, Misty and the team. A little background. I was once this crazy guy on Lincoln Boulevard painting walls by myself and some artist friends. And that, a little cliche, but one thing really did lead to another. That wall, people seem to like it. I'm on my neighborhood board, so that, there was a lot of recognition about the street that needs to be beautified, about Lincoln, which is really just not really a nice street. And it just got a lot of good traction. One wall led to another, 2, 3, 4 walls, ultimately leading to projects in New York, schools in Haiti, just all over, and ultimately it became a movement. And we are a nonprofit, but we're kind of somewhere between a nonprofit and a movement. We don't want to necessarily be the next big bureaucratic thing that keeps the process kind of tight, but actually something that loosens it up and says art can be the thing that can make it through and truly inspire. So just for a quick thought experiment here, you've seen a lot of these before and afters up there. How do those before photos of walls, think about a wall in your community that you walk down, one of your main thoroughfares, and think about that wall, that building that you look at and you're like, oh man, that really is just, like, I wish they would just do something with that. How does that make you feel? And just think for a second. Pick a few adjectives. Keep going. Perfect. That sentiment is not on that wall. That's most of the world. It's not one wall. Outside of our main thoroughfares and promenades that we all get to walk down and get coffee, and even them, but the world really does have that look and feel, and that sentiment is felt on millions and millions of walls. So now, if you look at a piece of art, think of your favorite artist, and on a piece of wall, on a piece of property like that, how would that make you feel? Joyous. Inspired. Yes, perfect. Whatever adjectives you have in your head, multiply that by millions, and that's the possibility. So, originally this was never really about art. Art's just the math. It's the medium. It's the thing that brings people together. It's the great unifier. It brings together races and demographics and cultures to sit and have a common conversation. It's the emotional math that makes this possible. But really, what the mission is about, it's about solving urban blight. Yes. It's about changing the landscape we live in to be something that we care about, and all of these millions of walls to be something that we can look at and go, wow, that just put a smile on my face. I get to go home to my children and actually smile. And I had such a tough day at work that, thank God, that one little thing. And you do that millions and millions of times over, and that's what you get. It's about solving that. It's about people. It's about getting people to care about their environment. A lot of these buildings are $50 million buildings, and their walls could just use a little love. To be frank, they don't have to look like that. That landlord has his wife or husband is painting in the basement, trying to find a canvas, trying to find a space to promote their art, and that art can easily be viewable by all thousands of people a day. On Lincoln Boulevard, it's like 30,000 cars a day. So it's about people. It's about caring. It's about saying that you can make change, that you can get out there and paint a wall. This isn't like rocket science. It's paint. And everyone knows millions of artists that need canvases. If we could take the millions of walls and figure out how to get that connection to the millions of artists who need this opportunity, who can use this, we can truly, truly create a more tangible stepping stone to a more colorful, inspired, happier, joyous, and peaceful planet. It's just numbers. And it's really just about the way it makes you feel. On top of that, the economic impact of bringing art into communities is crazy. The return on investment of putting up a mural is in some cases we've seen in just a short period of time up to 50% in certain places on Lincoln Boulevard. I have a few that I'm thinking of right now, but almost every business has an increase in foot traffic. And the ones that that are actually retail, you can actually increase your revenue by a significant amount. That increases tax dollars in the city, yada yada. I mean, I'm throwing that one out last, but that's pretty significant too. We're talking about increasing the prosperity of a community, giving them pride, giving people pride to shop in their local communities. So, with that, the world needs color, it needs love. There's a lot going on out there, and we are so fortunate to be sitting here and enjoying this meal and be with each other and have the opportunities that we have. And the world needs this now, not tomorrow, not next week. People need to go home with a smile on their face more often. And if we can do that, we will make a more peaceful world. If we can make this the default. Making art the default, not the exception. And let's create a global renaissance together. I really do love you all. Thank you so much. It's a true honor. Thank you.
Congratulations, Evan. Let's give another big round of applause for all of the 2017 Cal Travel Award recipients. What an inspirational bunch of people. Thank you so much.